难以忘记初次见你，一双迷人的眼睛，在我脑海里，你的身影挥散不去。握你的双手，感觉你的温柔，真的有点透不过气。你的天真，我想珍惜。看到你受委屈，我会伤心。只怕我自己会爱上你，不敢让自己靠得太近，怕我没什么能够给你。爱你也需要很大的勇气，只怕我自己会爱上你，也许有天会情不自禁，想念只让自己苦了自己。爱上你是我情非得已。Okay, so this it was. Thank you and welcome to the stream, Aris. And this was the story behind the song. Is actually funnier than it should be. Um, uh, this is actually one of the very good love songs of the centuries. Like a lot of I believe that was on like what was it called, Meteor Garden or something like that. So it's like kind of like an adaptation from Japanese manga. I don't know. Like there's a lot of those lying around back then, and so yeah, this is like the love song of the century. And
Chapter 6.
ah, okay. Before I press anything, I forgot that this game just straight goes to it. It doesn't have like a. It doesn't really have like a title screen, but the story behind the song, like I wasn't really into the song. Like I feel like it's cheesy, and but then the story behind this is that I was driving alone in midnight. Like I believe that that could be like 3 or 4 a.m. I was like driving, and I didn't turn on radio. Like I am not those person that turn on radio because I really hate radio. Because radio always plays the same 10 songs over and over in the same day. So I was like really hating radio. But so the whole trip from I was alone. I was driving, and when the whole trip to my house, I was humming the song like for no reason. Like I remember I didn't like the song at all, and then I started to hum it. I didn't turn on the radio or anything. I just suddenly it stuck on my head, and I just hummed it. I believe they're not just humming. I sing it. You know, and then back home, I was already out of the car. I did not know what makes me turn on the radio. And do you know what happened? When I turned on the radio, the start of the song, of this same song, just starts playing. It just starts playing. Coincidence? Ghosts. But anyway, actually, whole story. Yeah, it's like the story behind the song is kind of funny for me. Like it's not like the love song or anything like that. It's just for the coincidence. True ghost story. That kind of thing. Yeah. So let's go.
The Heist. They spent the night's end. It would be no small feat, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would, by the time the sun began to peek through, this could. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pull every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
Okay.
Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse.
You know, this is how you know the heist is going to be good, because um, unexplained plan guarantee. Like, because they don't explain the plan, nothing will go wrong. Nothing will go wrong in this heist. This is a very very classical trope.
They hadn't
Yeah.
slept at all that night.
Because
There
when
was
they
no
set
time.
you expectation, usually the story writers want to have a twist, you know. Like if it plays out accordingly, just like the plan, it would be a boring show, you know. So usually, unspoken plan means that it's a guarantee plan. Unspoken plan guaranteed. They haven't slept at all.
The
that night,
festival was to begin
Now's
in
no
one
time.
day, and they each had their assignments.
Okay. Right, quick recap. Gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fist, this whole thing could go first. Me? Cordier is my middle name. Uh-huh. And explain how you plan
He
to
waved
explain your
vaguely
new
at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstances. Bashu be so happy I'm alive she won't even
Beck
notice.
snorted an involuntary giggle.
Fact, you sure I don't know. Won't just shoot down this whole thing down when she hears it? She would listen. Once you understand the danger now is in, the danger we are all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jorf, then Iggy. Wait, they didn't inform them at all? How are you gonna persuade them?
They
They'll think of
each looked
something.
at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
They should, before planning anything, they should ask for permission first, but, well, Godspeed. Okay. This sounds like a lot of thing. That is based on chances, so. But where are they though? Let's see. Well, I never know where Iki is all this time, so there's no like actual actual hangout spot for them. Oh, Dwarf should be somewhere in the town, I guess. They don't really have a hangout spot. This guy's just there sleeping. You think that he actually is a major character too? Like, this is always the case. So far. I'm done that he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. It doesn't end until they vote. Whoa. I admire the conviction. But can you read culture? Hey, Shizuzu! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. But this girl is there to give up spoilers. She's the spoiler gator. She's essentially the spoiler gator. But then I need to find out all those people. Why agriculture company employs the army of survey takers? The clipboards. They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. Okay. Dawn is kind of awesome as well. Like, she's really good as a journalist. We can get all this information because we encounter all this, we encounter all this firsthand, but she doesn't. So you have to understand that Dawn have to be like really good to understand this. I mean, she has suspicions. She never said, she never said things without leads. But then, how can you? Hey, Dwarf. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate the harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Annie. I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. Gonna break into the headquarters and thought you might be
Jeff
able to help.
wheezed out a long snicker.
You see? I knew your kids were alright.
The
Great, so
joy
you
in
help.
Jeff's face drained instantly.
Oh, not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide eating and fighting
Looking
the
into the
rascals.
sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Shit. Fights. Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit?
Luca
Okay.
wasn't ready to give up, so he shouted out,
We have to fight. No fighting for that nighttime. More than my fair share of losing. Time comes to hang out the club. Well, at least that you can keep on trying. Crooked. Crooked. God, they're all crooks, like cockroaches. Stand one out, another one scurrying along to take his place.
Jeff's
Hey.
brow perked up.
Oh, what'd you say? Go ahead and hide then. Oh, you need to. Okay.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. You're
Jeff's
not afraid.
scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you want about old George, and they all do. But you never hear him say I hide from
One
nothing.
good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it the kids want needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we at it, that crate should come in handy. Ain't gonna be free, you know? 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Put it
Luca
on my
offered
top.
out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Ah, nice. Some by first thing in the morning. Sure. So he's those kind of people that you need to make them angry. In Chinese we call them 激将法. But then I do not know whether there's like a term for that in English. It's basically like you enrage people so that they do what you want. You know? It's a very classic manipulation. Oh, yeah, here. Hey, Trish, look what it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear
Iggy
me out.
raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've been giant bags of shit. Shit
Iggy
to each
gave a
other.
reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. The lady light has been kinda... might have been kinda... not strange. Crooked. Crooked, you know? Crooked. Yeah, well, life's always crooked. Get over it. You ain't interested. Oh, okay, whatever.
Luca knew that he tried again. Iggy gave a Iggy considered the point.
Thing has been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... right? Break our hospitality, at least for now. We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means us breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break things? Yeah. Remember, Iggy is very gangster in this game. He's the one, I believe that he's the one that does moves. In some sense, but I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into
A
conversation.
wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, look at one horn, I'm impressed. After all is done, maybe you and Trish can come hang out at the treehouse
Iggy
sometime.
glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Okay, fine. But not because we want to see a crowd between us. We just
With
like
a
to
quick
create
nod, Luca was
chaos.
off.
That's easy. Did you hear
Iggy
that, Trish?
gazed up at Tish
Tish?
with a smile.
Invited us to hang out
A
at the
single tear
treehouse.
ran down Tish's cheek.
Oh, she can talk. I never expected this day to come. How wonderful.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A
Alright.
good good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence. Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
That's his only disguise. Just add a mustache. That's his only disguise, though. Alright. Get your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about delivery. One moment. So sorry, there's no delivery scheduled for this morning.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept
Rollo
secret.
sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Alright. Our harvest
With a
awaits.
stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
That's so easy too. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yes. Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing.
He
I will just
stammered
check.
and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete
Rollo
this form.
interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
I am. Oh, he didn't think of the name. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Well, harvest awaits. Would you like this candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this. Have this.
The
What was that?
distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door.
The
I
clipboard
got a job to
fumbled
do.
around in a frenzy.
We should check on that noise. Come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. That works. For some reason. Phew. That was close. Our harvest of lights. Hey, I figured. We'd just stick with the classics. Oh, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Doro. Alright, everyone knows what needs to do. Deep engineering's to the north. I'll go with back. In case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Okay. Okay. Now this is the area that I haven't been. That's odd. There's not even any water and cups full of water. Huh. Do they all bend down to drink it? Okay. It's this kind of thing, isn't it? It's a hallway of maze. Yep. I knew it. It's a hallway of maze. You can do it. A hallway to nowhere? What's going on here? Some sort of mind game? Okay. Okay. I have to remember the... Wait. This leads... If this leads to... Yeah, okay. So it actually kind of makes sense. Some of this puzzle, they don't really make sense, but whole place just feels fake. But of all things, a fake one? This is the only place I haven't been.
Solomon
Solomon?
stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story.
A
Are you
veneer
okay?
of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They put me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Hey, okay, you should stick with me. I've got the
Solomon's
plan.
facade briefly faltered.
Wait? Yeah. Roland back to headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We got to get out of here. Can't leave just yet, but they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. When you're running, do you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I think I saw a door that said Founder. It's just down
Luca
this way.
happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequences. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it.
Luca
Truly
tried the
fortunate.
handle. Solomon leaned
Locked.
forward to examine the mechanism.
Incredibly, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like
Luca
that.
smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Oh. It's an electric thing, so. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I liked
She
it.
mined a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. Sight.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
No, I'm in. It's expected there's a control panel. Great timing. You're stuck at the locked door mark 24601. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns
Okay.
of green numbers glowed on a black background.
That is way too easy to guess. How did you just guess that? Oh, is this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before? It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. But they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. This mutant type always end up outsmarting
Solomon's
themselves.
jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your power of deduction is impressive
Luca
as a
quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Well, I think they should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery loud even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We are here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca. I think we're close. Next door is marked
Once again,
13806.
Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crack We got company. Luca, let's go faster. Can't think with all
He
this
quickly
noise.
skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. First, this fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Please, I know you were just trying to help. They're definitely not trying to help. Oh man, no water cups. Rolo! Are you okay? Rolo, come in. It's super easy to
Mr. Kerr approached
escape
with
them,
a
I
sneer
think,
and
because
spoke
of the
into his
design.
walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're
With
trapped.
self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Oh. Rudolph, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. You two rabble-rouser are coming with us. Oh, okay. Nope. Oh. Make a break for it. But they are here to raise hell. Noise! Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there. After them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fizz have them in a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Hello, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used a young chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. Me? We? Who's your adult friend? I'm not an adult. Ever heard of growth spur? I'm more of a growth spew. No,
Nellie
that's not
leaned
possible.
over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banning consistent with 10 bisnick the combined exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, back, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a nighttime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the Source. They name it Tempest Liquimane. Furry game. Now it's it's not furry, but it's fine. Hey, yo, welcome to the stream. It's kind of like yeah, I mean it's like an animal team, kind of like Stranger Thing, stuff. So we are very very close to the truth now. Pulse energy from the surrounding in order to fundamentally alter matter's relation to time. It was a secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amount of Tempest Liquimine. I forgot how they pronounce that, but it's fine. Into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plants to grow. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. The foul harvest. Farmers came in to clean up the mess to succeed where Valentine failed, but Tempest is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists. Yes, I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempest to reliably manipulate organization's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you did,
Nellie
right?
sighed.
know how much I live with the puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contain obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. So they already succeeded. So that's why Prescott died. Because Prescott already know, he already figured it out. But he doesn't want it. He doesn't want the founder to do stuff with it. So that's why. That's why they dispose of him. I see. Man, those clothes were all hand-me-downs. Anyway, seems that Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. I just... like, now. Wait, the vial? Finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got the doctor heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what's your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they got here. In the meantime, maybe you can dig up some more info. Okay. Mattis 80 proof. Whiskey. A hot drink for a hard man. Wow. Even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just bother you right now. What's that? I said, I should bother you right now. Don't be silly. You're no bother at all. Okay. Really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of
With a
this, I
subtle,
promise.
quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
Okay. Looks like the founder is helping Kerr plant the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with the party? Only time
Luca
will tell.
held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. Must have been in here recently. Well, Solomon is the one, but they didn't know that yet. Let's look what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card locks, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is
Solomon
boring.
once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
I think this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as he suspected.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Okay. Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. That was close. When we left Nelly's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Of course they did. Rollo? Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Look at me. I'm officially retiring from the high-stake business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Hughes is going to open it. Everyone else huddle up. Oops. Yeah. I think this little capper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no. Hush now, Charles. The adults are speaking. Dr. Monroe, a brief reintroduction is in order. We have never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the the pathetic orphan child, the powerful and enigmatic founder, Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Yeah. This guy's so full of himself I don't even bother to read all his words.
Her
But
eyes
that's-
searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes, now we got it. You discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good. Very good. The discovery wasn't
Solomon
intentional.
glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work, which you did admirably. Dr. Kerr, the
Kerr
vial,
presented
please.
it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
I present to you the eighth
Before he
wonder
could
of the...
finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Of course. Oh, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, me too. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy
Rollo
about it.
casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Okay. Gosh, maybe I will have
Luca
a
jiggled the
taste.
vial mockingly.
Caesar! Luca! Over here! Move another inch and I
She
smash
held
it.
it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine. Risk killing us all. And if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much
He
less
pursed
leniency.
his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you
A
will be
deep
harmed.
uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're smart girl, Bags. But there's no shame being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there's only one way
She
this
looked to
ends.
Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
What? No, why? Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry,
With
he's right.
apprehension, Beck conceded.
What? Beck is supposed to be the clever one.
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Carl, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a
The
performance
blood
review.
drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. First, you have a speech to make. Throw out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. She switched it? Oh, it could be. It could be. Maybe she did switch it. Okay. I mean, we don't know yet, but it could be. It could be she switched it. To think all of this is thanks to the effort of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? Huh. I say Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walter Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him to be a opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even bought into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work. Okay, and hey Necro, welcome to the stream. I think that we are very
Solomon shook
close
his
to the
head
end.
with gratification.
Solomon shook his head with gratification. But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. When meddling with the force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me
A
eternal life.
muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Should they stay in the room that they can control everything? I mean, can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost. Okay. Okay.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sure, Luca. Give you a minute to calm my mind. Hey, I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just, we were so close. I got a feeling that eventually Solomon would get what's coming to them. Time, wounds, all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Dr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Harvard was growing short, so he left behind a letter. I hoped it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It's about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amount of
The
tempest.
color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusts Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable
Luca was
conclusion.
overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hall.
Oh. It's the freeze
Chapter
again?
8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran
No.
picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With
Oh.
Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd
Instead of-
stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body.
Oh, instead of blowing up the
They
source,
quickly
now
rounded the
she
corner
used
to
it
find a
to
group of clipboards
save us.
guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Noise. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Lucas, Grant. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Grant, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Okay.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta
In
stop
one
him.
smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No. Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure. Yeah, she swapped it. she actually swapped it.
With
Okay.
a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice, the whiskey from his office. Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figure his glory juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me
His
Shopper
body
Valentine.
and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Let's see what he changed into. Oh! Okay. He just... Okay. That's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn. Damn, dude.
The
He
crowd
just popped
gazed
into
in
a
stunned
confetti.
silence at the now empty stage.
What the hell?
The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh.
Okay.
First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
Wait, this is
That
not true,
was
Anderson.
Unexpected.
Unexpected. Yeah, true.
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Alright. Well, there's nothing else I can do here, so I'll need to go back and eat
I
junk.
might have tweaked
Let's
his
see what
wonder
happens
potion
when
with
I
a
add
little
in
junk.
junk. You see, though, when you realize he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Paul always says, bad habits are like 50 years, whatever. Huh? Hard to kick. Okay. You can all call me Shopper
His body
Valentine.
and face.
Let's see what he changed into now. Did he change into a disgusting monster? What the? He turned into like ash. He turned into ash. Okay. Alright. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As
just
the
turned into
last of
ash.
what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance
Alright.
to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well,
Alright.
I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Sure. There's only one correct answer, but I think it's funny. I like the confetti one. Like, I totally didn't expect that. It's like, poof.
I might
It
have
is
tweaked
just
his
gone.
wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Yep, I popped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe.
His body and face
Yeah. But how would he not know this if like the entire penny is in it? What the? He turned into a baby? Okay. Holy crap, he's a baby? Yeah, but he's still sharper, right? What he was no longer matter. This is an innocent child. Apology for all the harm my father has
Eris
caused you.
awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Kirsten, what do we... We do what Van always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father. Young shopper. That will be a great
She
help.
looked back
Thank
down
you.
at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, well, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Oh, it's the end.
Beacon Pine's coldest summer
But
on record came
that
and
is the
went
correct
without much
end. So he
fanfare.
turns into a baby. That's the correct end. But is it truly works like that? I do not know. Doesn't he like retain his memory? Is that really a good thing to do?
Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn.
Okay.
After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable.
Like the party popper end. Yeah, I liked it too. But that one's better.
The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn.
Okay.
His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Hello? Are you up here? Are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day in Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. That's kind of like an anticlimactic end, I feel like, but
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom,
okay.
and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Also, Granny's mom. Yep. Because the green thing is supposed to control time, so she got exposed to that and become really old. But she just can't go back to a child like that. So she just disguised herself like the grandma. Actually, the grandma died like 20 years ago. But yeah. But the grandma is actually his mother, essentially. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you then. I got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send message without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoyed it. Okay. Alrighty. Huh? Oh, the grave is... Oh, because they know that the grave is a fake one. So they removed it. Oh, hey. I heard you and Rolo were having big plans for that at the treehouse. It started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity. So we decided to expand. But at least we got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie's and Iona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me to get into the School of Agriculture up in state. Also, Nellie said she will write a letter of recommendation, which will be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because he will go to his head, but I'm really proud that's the punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too damn proud to tell you. I know. Okay. Hey Goose, how's the tree climbing going? Could be better. I'm so grateful to Ionef and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Guess we finished cleaning up the sidewalks.
When perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Nice. Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here. This is something I can be proud of. Oh, Gossa looks so happy now. That's nice. Slow and dirty, Hollis. What the heck? How's the nap this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. The view's getting greener every day. Nice. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yeah. Yep, we have to clean out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and dirty. Oh, Harvest is now official. I liked it. It was actually an Allie's idea. There's a lot of work to do and the name served as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. I'm into that. Okay. We still don't get to go inside, but it's fine. Let's go around the town. Oh. Yeah, Mr. Van Horn. How's Liz Solomon, shopper doing? Harris still looks awesome. I like her design. Young shopper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Was he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Mulwell, and she feels that Shopper's infant mind was not developed enough. Oh, okay. Was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intent and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Oh, okay. Well, also the fact that when he transformed, he just dropped to the ground. Head first, kinda. But, let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. To activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the hotel is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a
Eris did her
baseball.
best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That will be acceptable. Okay. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. William Carr just performed a stirring rendition of the Iceman Cometh at the state correctional facility. Oh, he got caught as well. Okay. I heard there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. He looked to his friend with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything they did go wrong, we made it. The
Closing
end.
her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
She's a spoiler gator. That's what she is. Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Yeah, because she's like, kind of like just narrating the whole story. So yeah, she's basically caught up to everything. But yeah. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zero, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Oh, Lumi, if I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. It's too late. You're now officially a person that can. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna miss this town. I have so many memories around this town. Hey, Fizz. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calculuses. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something. It builds something, right? Luca, can I interest you in a
He
delicious
playfully
apple?
waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Am I telling your mom we need a new crate of jar? New crate of jam, sorry. Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor, famous spy jam. Okay. Are they going to not say anything touching the watermelon? Well, back for seconds, if it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be enjoyed briefly and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Alright. Hey Don, you finally not asleep. I'm glad you swung by. Ever follow-up question for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft to the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked out an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemical. Sort of write yourself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you got yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Half of you both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. I really hope this game goes well, and then they can create another story. Not the same character, but I'll be happy if, let's say, they create a new story with, you know, with what they
Mrs.
have.
Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margarita, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me.
Mrs. Fratelli
Yeah.
sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends. Lunch rush? I see no rush. Going on a vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. What's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while you're gone. While I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. What is the lunch rush? There's only like one person here. Lunch rush might what? There's only like one person. I'm kind of sad that so-called lunch rush. There's only one person here, but it's fine. Oh, dog is sleeping again. It's fine. Let's go. Let's see what it says. Oh, does it say it's the same thing?
A bit much, if you ask.
Oh, okay. It doesn't add anything to it. Sure. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank and Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can't be cool. It just means that you're ready for something new. Any suggestion? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh, maybe I'll do that.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
I see. But did you know that? Oh, because the fat guys. Of course they would get close. When they cover up the source, they found new species of fungus. Yep, and they're studying it in the new labs. Did you know that? Pines is now the smallest town in the county. Yep, close to population. Before
It
Hobbs moved
typically
in.
went on like this for quite some time.
Okay. Of course the fat guys and the will become together.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Oh. Piper, are you reading Hank at Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I kinda got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I would give to Star Wars Flash to experience it again for the first time. I guess there's a downside in finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. Oh, I guess she just don't want to bother that clipboard idiot. Well, the clipboard idiot is the customer. They have the good one stays. So, I guess that's why we like to share about like, oh, I read this book. You should read it. That kind of thing. You know, so you can experience the first time again through your friends and everything. I get that now. The clipboard idiot is creepy. Well, it's fine. Like, some of them they stay to. Oh my God, what's that? Oh, there's so many rabbits here. Hiya, Mr. Nuncreep. Gonna see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I
Mr.
did, you
Nuncreep
still.
shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he will love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Jolf's Wild Ride. Oh, so they use the tube as a amusement thing now.
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one's too big, no one's too small for Jolf's Wild Ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. I guess that's a good way to do it. It's fine. I guess the clipboards are trying to make amend now, so I am feeling them less of an evil look. I feel like at least they stay out to help. You know, they could just laugh with the others, and you know, guess what? Yesterday I saw Dynasties Tears, and that's good. It's great. I haven't spot one of those in years. At this rate, Price is gonna be the bug capital of the county. Okay. No more junk. Okay, I guess I went too far. I just want to talk to everyone, but it's fine. Oh yeah, I guess the parents are in the town square, so it's fine. We are going to say goodbye to all this. It's really it's still, I got used to it now, but then I have to say it's like really good. The whole background is designed really. It's like really well designed, really well done. And all of this polish on these things, you know. Okay. Usually you won't find this kind of polish. Like, so far we haven't encountered anything yet. Anything that's bad, I mean. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in the actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, honest to goodness. Flip-flopping, swim-swimming fish. I don't think I ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? Oh, I release it back to the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Okay. Do I get to have one interaction with the dad? No.
Luca good for skim.
Okay. I almost hope that there's like a bonus scene now that everything's over. A little higher. Yep. A little lower. Yep. A little higher. Yep. Okay. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of the antenna redesign. Fine, Iggy, just can't do anything drastic until we get back. Don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? You'll be fine. If you really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, you have to loosen our grip a little bit. It's like, you're right. Lead the way. Oh, I have to go to Beck's house? Alright. Oh yeah, should I tell Roxy? Oh, where's Roxy? I guess I don't really need to tell her. I have news I think you will enjoy. this morning I unpacked my last box. You officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. Sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. What's this? Mom prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. You should do okay in the cold of old beacon pines. And thrive if things warm up. That's perfect. Okay. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this rise on the house. You're gonna wanna hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it.
What, the narrator's getting emotional?
But then you came along.
That's kind of funny.
I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Oh, narrator. Done. Good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keep asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. But if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. You know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We are a trio now. Yep. Thanks. It's just one thing missing now. That you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh god. I won't be long. I'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looks like? Forget his sound? His voice? It's the darndest thing. I still remember how my grandma looks like and sounds like. So, don't worry about it. It's been years and I still remember. More than 10 years, I think. No, but because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite persons planted it. I give you 2 moments. Hey Dad. Doctor says that over the next few years this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't stood up as shopper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go, but that didn't mean you loved us any less. Okay. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. That's a pretty. That's this. This game is pretty good. Tell you guys, this game is pretty good. It's on Game Pass for free, but um, if I see all this, I'll probably buy it on Steam for the full price because it's kind of cheap. I think that it's like very cheap on the. I think it's like $10 on on um on Steam. I mean, $10 for me. 10 bucks USD for me. I think it's like not for me. For my local currencies, I think it's like 50 or something. But you know, it's so good. The game is so good. Thank you, Matt Meyer. Like, and thank you, Ilse Harding. You made a really beautiful world. Yeah, Matt Meyer and Brett Caldhon. You guys are. And thanks to Kristen Mist. Your voice is really. Oh God, he's making all this thing. He's the writer of the story, music, sound effects, lead designer, animation, programming, scripting, and blocking, and voiceover editing. He did all that. Holy crap. Well, he has some help, but he does all that too. Holy smokes. I would turn down the volume a little bit, just so that I don't get copyrighted, but... Damn. This is a really good This is a really good game. I liked it. Kickstarter? Wait. The Kickstarter producers? Oh, I guess it's the one that who donated. Thank you for all this person that donated and made this game possible. You guys are awesome. You guys are the one that make the game possible. And if it weren't for all these people, or for all these backers, we wouldn't have this game. Crazy, isn't it? Holy crap. All these people see the potential in this game, and they succeeded. Kudos to you guys. I didn't even know this game existed until I see it on Game Pass, you know? But damn. All these people, they already saw the potential, and they backed the game. Holy crap. You have to have some faith into a... You know, Kickstarter is kind of like a thing that you have to have faith in before you invest in anything. So it's not easy to do that. It's easy to invest money, but it's not easy to have a really good thing out of it. Like most of the time you don't. You know? So Jesus. Alright. I saw there's a octopus tempura. There's one character's name is Octopus Tempura. That's cool. Vampire Kitty. That's cool. There's a guy's name called Morphin Time. C. Joe Morphin. And he said his nickname is Morphin Time. What the hell? The Sydney that can read. Okay. They are very creative with those names. It's fun. Okay. Oh, 10 years later. A sequel, Hulk? Are they hinting a sequel? Oh, nice kick. Uh-oh. Sharper, did you find it? Yeah. Uh-oh. What the heck? It's a sequel, Hulk. I found. It's a sequel, Hulk, isn't it? God dang it. Please don't try to do a sequel, Hulk. Oh, well. Alright. So, we completed the story completely. Can't do anything now? Well, I'm pressing every buttons. Oh, okay. Well, that's nothing more now. And, yeah. Thank you guys for coming. We are going to cut the stream a little short. Yeah, we're going to cut the stream a little bit short, but it's fine. We'll be back to, new games. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens next. And, hopefully I can find some new games to play. I believe that there's a new, like, Metrovania game coming out, but I don't think it will be interesting. You know? Wait, is it already out? Wait. No, it's not out yet. But it's not in the store either. That's strange. But it's fine. We'll see what happens. And, as always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. So, toodles. Bye.